Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about data science. What is data science? Data science applying advanced statistics tools to exist data to generate new insight. And service exchange converting new data insight into change to the business process. Smarter work, more efficient and effective use of staff and resources. What's component data science? Approach. Performance management, evaluation, policy analysis, open data and data science. Process, outcome and example. Define, visualize, open using data aboard and manage to KPI. Meet goals and KPI target. Assess a project program or policy design or result. Better investment of resources, better policy decision. Evaluation of transitional kindergarten in SF. Define and asset alternative use of broad range of tools. Report or memo with policy or program recommendations. Open data. Publish civil data for use by the city and the public. Easier data share and reporting new tools and service built on it. What completes data science? All us approaches can lead to service improvement. It's about choosing the right tools for the job. Statistical methods, scientific analysis, multi-level modeling, missing data inputs, clarification and clustering, principal component and factor analysis, pattern recognition, survival analysis, A/B testing, machine learning, propensity score matching, multinationals, and multiple linear regression technique, forecasting, network analysis. What is the data science toolkit? Python, R, SQL, JavaScript, Node.js library. Skype, Panda, Skill-Learn, GPTex, OpenNPL, Mahot, data engineering, profile, ETL, job notice, API, optimized data, pipeline optimized data, and these are the different kind of visualized informations. What is the data science toolkit? Interactive prototyping, photojournalism and documentation, service blueprint, ride along journal mapping, infographic field research and user observation, usability testing and process mapping. What is the node data science? This or not this? Service chains, small chains, use existing data, academic research, major overhauls, and college new data. Data science project type. What are the target data science service chains? Service issue, difficult to identify target in a population. Data science process using existing data and predictable modeling of identify target. Engage with target subset of population. Example, service issue, fire alarm to home that have them. Data science ID home with a high problem of no alarm. Service chains use list of shape outreach result 2x increase in heat rates. Example, find the needle in the haystacks. Service issue, data science, service chains result. New Orland fire departments distribute free fire claims to homes, but many homes they visited already had them wasting NODA FDI resources. NODA analysis teams use public data to identify homes with a high probability not having a fire alarms and probability NODA FD with at least. NOLA FD used in the list of determine what to do offer fire alarm, while no increase in resources or patrols. New York City conduct corporate tax audit. NYC analyzes historical audit recorded identification pattern of business. The audit term target the flag case of audit. With the same staff level, the audit team decreased the percentage of case with no finding from 37 to 22%. What two priorities? Data science and service chains. Service issue. Backlog is tackled via fast in, fast out. Create a model to categorize and group past and current case. Prioritize case based on categorize in order to risk, need, and opportunity. Example: black holes in the new Oracle. Service issue: blockchain in blind enforcement. Data science use data to grade case prior decision. Service chains result created abtimate rules. Result 1500 case block case gone in 100 days. Prioritize use your blockage. Service issue. In Boston, they have a large list of residents with antisocial complaint filed against them. Data science. They analyze them, pull data from housing, police, and tax agencies to give the nature of complaints, identify the biggest contributor to the complaint. The Air Pollution Control Commission expand enforcement with the biggest contribute. With no change in resources, Boston saw a 55 reduce in police call associated with the target resident. Project type: how to detect data science service change. Hard to predict future condition with lead to reactive service. Use historical and current data to create estimate range for potential outcome. Use estimate to exchange and tailor intervention points. Example: use of force alert mean card loads. Service issue: excessive force have leg impact on community. Data size: identify pattern to rear early warning. Service change: flag returning combine and result accurately up 20% and false positive down 55%. So there are different kind of informations that is very much related to data science. Example: NYC Simmons rates redesign, A/B test sometimes, projects. If we focus on the projects, project types, that we can find the service issue, challenge to predict outbreak, data science analyze data associated with outbreak, service change proactive testing to the leading indicators, result 15% drop in request for service. Even there are many interesting format and other thing which will be very much important for us. Increase property tax revenue. So when a property sells in San Francisco, we either accept the sale price or modify it to collect property taxes. So which sales should you accept and which should you dig into? Data set: our regression model identify which sale price are unuseful for the location, time, and property details. Service change: the model splits property into two lists: normal sales priority to enroll directly in tax collections, and outlier sale for manual revenue by appearance. And what is the result? Result is expected increased revenue and time to revenue, reduce backlogs, and more consistently in assessment. So these are the many important and effective aspects we have to understand. These are the many important and informative approach we can analyze through data science. Let's say service issue. How can we make everyday prevention more proactive by identifying the most problematic ev- uh, evictions notice in real time? Data science and algorithm combine data source to identify evictions notice feeling that are outside the norm. Services: a list of flags evictions notice is to send evictions, prevent service to proactively reviewing for service outrage. Result: expected target eviction prevention that keeps residents in their homes. So there is another example. Let's say in San Francisco, environment offered financial incentives and technical assistance to help our constituents upgrade their lighting and refrigerator system, but their list of leads is down dealings. How can they find new deals? Data science: mash together multiple data sources to identify characteristics of strong leads. New and longer list of property leads with enriched data for target marketing campaign. Result: expected new customer and increase uptake of green subsidies. These are the various kind of informations and other things. And most important thing is that mental health: a small fractions of mental health patient use a large percentage of resources. Can we identify higher user early to improve their outcomes and reduce cost? Data and build proactive model to identify clients to greatest risk for the becoming the high user. Service chains: expected target service model to direct high user to more stable and preventive service. Result: expected reductions is higher cost client and use of high cost emergency services. So these are the very much information and information phase and very much solutions we have that we can identify the different kind of informations which will be helpful for data science. So the phase project refining, so make to refine the scope optionally, do identify sites, visit and interviews, prepare data for analysis and output project character, data exchange agreement as need. Beside that, with a conduct site visit, write along an interview as appropriate, conduct iterative analysis, implementation testing, and hot follow and training. These are the different kind of phase and analysis we can do, and by this way we can understand how we can do some sort of brainstorms, how we can analyze the problem, how we can analyze the problematic issues. And most important thing is that if we can understand how this data science can helpful for our all over the world, that time we can take necessary initiative, that time we can do different kind of initiative, and this initiative help us to grow our economy in a sustainable way. So most important aspect is that we have to understand how to utilize data science, how it has impact in our business, and how we can use it to solve different kind of problem in our industry. So that is the thing. So I request all of the youth community, those who specifically using different kind of content uh, for uh, for developing data science, for developing different kind of methods and everything, please utilize your things and make proper preparations. Thank you everyone. If you have any kind of questions and anything regarding data science and other thing, you can communicate with us. Thank you for your time and everything.